Before we start, please view with discretion. This is a very sensitive, deep topic that I feel like needs to be heard and talked about.
You gotta get uncomfortable.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's life.
Yep.
Hello, Mad.
This isn't a question on the card, but I feel like it's like police brutality has become normalized, because this started when we were like, what, 11, 12 with Trayvon Martin, even though that wasn't police brutality, but I feel like that's when
a spark.
It was a spark, and it kind of opened my eyes at an early age of what the world is really like and what's really going on. And to your point about politics and police, you know, I'm gonna just be honest, I have no problem with the police, but if I'm in a situation, if I'm in trouble, I'm not going to the police. I feel like that's a big belief and a big, practice now, especially in our culture. Like, if something happens, you're not calling the police, because it's just gonna get worse. And you shouldn't have to feel that way about people whose sole purpose and job is to protect and serve you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like something that my dad was told. We were having a conversation with my family when George Floyd was killed by the Neo police officer. He was going on, and he basically said something that was very profound. And said, if you are that scared of a black person, I mean, it's just skin. It's skin. It's just skin, y'all. If you are that scared of a person that's of darker complexion than you, then why do you have the job of a police officer? Like, it doesn't. When you go up to a car just to, they speeding whatever, and you are that scared to approach a young black man, which, by the way, I support y'all. All black men, y'all are kings. Y'all are truly kings. But if you are just that scared, then why do you have a badge? And then if you are that scared to get reported, then what's the point of you going through covering your badge, not having your body camera on? Because that's also systemic racism. They're doing all of this so so people won't have documentation, because one thing that I've learned is that documentation trumps conversation. So
say that again.
Documentation trumps conversation. So you can talk all you want, but until I see them receipts, it's voidable.
Period.
And so that's what they're doing. That's another thing. That's another aspect of systemic racism. They cover up all this stuff so they won't get caught.
I like that point you made. You said if before she already touched on it, y'all, it's just skin. If this is just skin, you have it, she has it, I have it, everybody has skin. Everybody.
Yep.
Except for maybe some chicken, if you fry it or something. I don't know. Anyways, but I'm trying to be serious, but a joke is how I get my feelings under wraps.
Yeah, it is.
So, well, I'm not even gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on it later. But what can we as black people do to move forward and progress?
Oh, that's actually a good question. I would say, myself included, because I'm low-key preaching to myself when I say this, to not vote.
That's it? Oh.
That's a tweet.
Hello,
Vote.
Mad.
Like, we cannot sit and complain and wallow why certain things are in place because we're not doing our civic duty of voting. If you don't want to experience this, and if again, because I sure don't want to.
No, for real,
I really don't want to. Like, I'm telling you, this has certain things that I have planned for this year. It really is trash. But if you don't want this to happen again, vote. Go vote. Do not talk about the past, because I know that's one thing that we like to do is, be like, well, I remember. No, it's 2020. I know we got about 4 months left. November, vote. That's it. That's all. That's a tweet.
Period. To your point, this isn't even my card either. Why do you feel like this is a good conversation? I'm really excited. This is keeping me going. So why do you feel like some people don't vote? Because like me, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not a person that's really big on voting. I am gonna do it just because I'm of age now. But to me, I personally haven't met a politician that I personally like or feel like they really had the greater interest for the people. So if I'm not feeling that, if I don't get a good vibe from the people that are running, to me it's like, what's the point in even voting? If they're not even gonna help us, or I don't get a good feeling from them, what's the point in voting?
Yeah, I feel you because I've had conversations with, some of my family about the same exact thing. And honestly, we gotta aim for the bigger position, voting for the bigger positions, which is, president, vice president, all this stuff. But honestly, it starts in your community. So, your senators and I'm not into politics, and so I really can't name all these people. But if y'all look it up and see, what positions, that are in North Carolina, those positions are important as well because they're somewhat a link to the people that are in higher position, which is, people in the White House that's supposed to be doing the job. And so as much as I totally get where you're coming from when it's like, I'm not really getting a good vibe with people that are running for certain positions. Well, honestly, it's like a domino effect. It's like one small thing can lead to bigger situations, whether it's good or bad. So you start in where you're living and go vote for them first. And so once, the ballots come in for the presidency, you'll be like, okay, this is coming together. Because I know it's the electoral college, gotta vote and stuff like that.
All that, man.
Yeah, because honestly, we're the ones that make America function. I mean, it is true. I mean, our ancestors worked sun up to sun down. They didn't have no clocks. They worked sun up to sun down to get to where we can be able to have the ability to even get up and vote and do whatever we gotta do during the day. So we're, and other diverse cultures, we're the ones that make America function. It's not just our other peers.
Facts. Yeah, so she already touched point in it. I don't really feel like I have to go more in depth about it than that because that was good. That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
And actually, I wrote a song about that.
Do you want to care to elaborate? Y'all, she wrote a song. How many of y'all wrote a song?
And
I'm about to ask you the next question. Talk about your song.
Okay, so the song, obviously, he's going to put my social below. So on my page, it's called The So-Called Land of the Free, and it addresses police brutality, inequity. I really don't go by equality or inequality anymore because everybody deserves to have the fruits of freedom and fruits of just prospering in whatever they want to do. It shouldn't have to be a struggle of basically living a paycheck to paycheck, or as some of my family has experienced, just that. It just talks about we need more. We need more people to back up. We need people that's in those higher positions to do their job and do what they're supposed to do, which is do the right thing by not taking so long to pass these bills for, whether it's increasing minimum wage for fast food workers, all that. Everybody has a chance to do whatever they want and not doing it grudgingly, if that makes sense. So that's what this song is about. The so-called land of the free, is documentation in all these museums, from the Declaration of Independence, saying liberty and justice for all, we hold these truths to be self-evident. Well, yeah, we need our reparations, we need our peace too.
Period.
Hand it up.
And I want to say to all the politicians out there, if you're listening to this, if you're truly for the people and you truly have a heart for the people, that includes all people. That includes the people that don't look like you, don't have the status, don't have the finances, that don't have the things that you may or may not have.
Amen.